¿Qué quiere? ¿Ah? ¿Qué? ¿Un doguito? Ya te voy a dar. Sí, ya te voy a dar. Ya. Ya. Siéntese. Sentadito. Sentadito. Sentado. Muy bien. ¿Qué vamos a hacer ahora? ¿Grabar un video? Ya justo. Vamos allá. Vamos. Hulkito, have you heard about the cocaine bear? Good. Okay, so hello everyone, Leo here, Chilean physician and science fiction author and editor, and a few things to mention just before I start this video, some explanations. So, number one, why you just watched that intro and why I'm wearing my medical scrub, which quite often happens in this channel. So that's just because today's Tuesday and I work on Tuesdays on the afternoon, nightish. So I used the morning to record all of this, which was really fun. But then after I finish wrapping this up, I'll just go to work. So that's why you watch me doing that intro and wearing this, because I have to go to work. And then the second aspect to mention is just a brief explanation of why on November there was only one video on this channel, not two, which, you know, I try to have 2 videos every month. There are several aspects to that, but I'm gonna just do a brief summary of everything that was going on. Hey! But basically November was very intense in good ways, and in a not that good way.
I'm fine!
But anyway, so in summary, I was finishing a lot of things. First, I was finishing this course that I got. I got a scholarship from my hospital, from Sotero del Rio Hospital. Woo.
Yes, science!
Public hospital. They gave me this scholarship to do a course with a Harvard thing.
In English, please?
So it was really fun. It was on advanced pro-immunology, on biological therapies and new therapies overall. So that was really cool, but I was finishing that, so that required a lot of studying, of course. And on another hand, I was also finishing my Chinese classes, which I've been taking since the beginning of the year. So I just finished the whole year of the basics, of the basic level, let's say.
That's right, Lee. For the last 3 years, I have studied the ancient teachings of Buddha, earning 2 black belts in Wushu martial arts, spending every afternoon at the Hong Kong Guard Massage Parlor on Pico and Bundy. I am half Chinese, baby.
just did that final exam. That was really hard. That was really hard. Hopefully I did well. I don't have the grade yet, but that was another thing that had my mind occupied during November. And also something really cool, which was we were having the Chilean Science Fiction Convention, ALCIFFCON, which there will be a lot of things to talk about that, and that was just really awesome, let me tell you that. Nerd! So, those were the cool things, but that got me occupied during November, that got me busy. And the last one, which is not that cool, but just a brief mentioning, is that I got mugged. I got mugged at night, actually on a Tuesday, because I get out of work too late.
I'm fine. Totally fine.
But anyway, so but everything was, well, fine, I guess. I got my computer with me. I just lost mainly the phone, so things were not, everything is good.
I don't know why it's coming out all loud and squeaky, because really, I'm fine.
You can say it was like a glove.
Like a glove.
All good. So that's the whole explanation of everything. Those are the preliminary words to this video. Now I'm going to tell you what this one's going to be about.
Yes, my turn, assholes.
So this video in particular, coming back to it. So, well, that's why I'm asking Hulky before. He's with me right now. If he had heard about the cocaine bear.
Alright, shopping list. Bread, milk, pasta, eggs, mayo, cocaine. Just kidding.
Well, he just want to say hi, by the way. He's always here. The best fan of this channel. Always around. Always supporting. He's not quite focusing right now, but well, he's got a lot. He's having fun. Okay, cool. You're free to go. You can go eat something or sleep. So, why the cocaine bear? So as you know, this channel is about, at least my purpose is to promote Chilean science fiction, or the Chilean science fiction scenario, but in English, because that allows for me to expand it to a wider audience. And of course the channel has my own random stuff. But coming back to the essence of that, of talking about the Chilean science fiction scenario, in this particular video I want to promote or recommend a YouTube channel that consists of some Chilean friends that they are all writers. Initially they were all living in the north part of Chile. And they have this channel that they've been making videos on it for longer than a year, so that's why I do recommend this, and I think it's worth mentioning. And the name of this channel is The Cocaine Bear.
No, don't eat that, don't eat that.
So that's, and I chose this one in particular because of some reasons that I'm going to mention. But this channel basically is this group of writers, friends, that they gather around and they discuss about not only Chilean science fiction. Actually it's mostly about, worldwide, let's say, science fiction. They discuss books, and I like it a lot because they do this analysis, or they do this dialogues, which are at the same time very, intimate, because it's between friends, but they also go very deep into what they analyze. And the channel itself, it also has this element of philosophy that's very integrated in it. I mean, in terms of analyzing philosophy itself, or some books of it. So they combine science fiction and philosophy. So when they talk about science fiction in particular, they always put some of the philosophy on it, or philosophical analysis to that. And sometimes actually they just take philosophical books to analyze. So that's what I do like about that channel. And it's a Chilean channel by Chilean science fiction writers, and I do think it's a really cool one.
Chileans. Never mess with Chileans.
Now, why I chose this one in particular, why I think it's fun to mention it, And what about the Cocaine Bear? So, two things again to mention, two elements. First one, it's because, as I mentioned before, we were having the Chilean Science Fiction Convention. Just a brief summary to that. This was the first Chilean Science Fiction Convention to have, like the American format of conventions. So that was a thing. And the name of it is ALCIFFCON, made by the ALCIFF, by the Chilean Science Fiction Association. So one of the things is that I actually got to be in real life with two of the participants of this channel, which I already consider myself a friend of them because, we've shared a lot through social media. I actually got invited to this channel before, but virtually, but this time I got to meet them in person. And there are several people involved in that channel, but I got to meet two of them to share a moment, a real life event with them, which is with particularly Andrés Olave and Eduardo Cuturrufo. So that's one reason why I'm thinking about this channel, and I think it deserves this moment. More people participating in Cocaine Bear, by the way, like there is Joel Rojas and Marcos Novoa. So there is more people, but I got to be with these two guys and had a lot of fun. And secondly, which we were having fun as well now discussing about this, is that after we got together in the ALCIFFCON and in the convention, and after we discussed about this, and this channel has been working on for longer than a year, there came out the Cocaine Bear film movie trailer. So that was awesome. A lot of combinations getting put together. So that's basically the elements explaining why in this video in particular I want to just recommend, talk about this particular channel, the Cocaine Bear. So I do recommend if you want to practice your Spanish, because of course the channel is in Spanish, but
Ha ha ha, que funny.
and just for example, just to mention some examples of what they've discussed, you can check the channel, of course. But the topics of discussion, they have varied from authors such as Ursula K. Le Guin and Michel Houellebecq and Joe Haldeman, Thomas Ditch, Italo Calvino, and sometimes they truly get just into philosophy, which I think is fascinating. They've analyzed books by Slavoj Žižek. They've analyzed books by Byung-Chul Han, so it's a great channel, I think.
I got so much energy. We better start doing stupid shit.
Now the final thing to mention, Andrés Olave, which as I mentioned is one of the writers, one of the guys that's in this channel, that works in this channel, that it's been there for a while. During this science fiction convention that we have, the ALCIFFCON, once again, the first one that had this type of American style of convention and with panels and all of that, we actually also have an award. We had awards, more than one. So we have one that you can imagine that's just like the Hugo Awards, same format. There is a previous selection. In this case, was an independent committee, a commission, or committee. I don't know. But a particular group would do a first selection, and then everyone that's in the convention or that got that has a subscription for the convention, they vote. So just imagine like the Hugo Awards, So we have that for the first time as well here, and with this type of convention-like stuff. And the name of that award is Altísimo, the Altísimo Award, and it's a homage to a science fiction novel that's very important that I've mentioned in other videos, 1959, Los Altísimos by Hugo Correa. So we have that award, like the Hugo Award once again. Sorry for being repetitive. It's the morning. And that award in particular had what would be the name? Like a retro award, for past works, and then there was another one for present works. And the one that would be awarded to the best work of fantastic literature for the last decade, from 2010 to 2019, Andrés Olave, the one that's in the Cocaine Bear channel, he got that award, which was really, really, really exciting. That was a very exciting moment. I'll try to find the footage of that, if there is, just to show you how it was in the convention itself. there were more than 60 people in that room when the awards were happening. And then just a brief mention, because I don't want to be that self-centered. I do not want to truly, in the equilibrium of the universal stuff. And then the award for the best work published on the last years, 2020, 2021. I got it. I got that award, which was really, really fun. That was a very motivational moment. I'm just going to show you briefly. It's kind of transparent, so it's hard to see. But I got that award. I'm very good at just talking and speaking, and I can do this for hours. But when I got that, it got me really into emotions, and I didn't know what to say. It was a very beautiful moment, very intimate, I would say. But well. So, in conclusion, just to finish this video, because I have to go to work. So, the recommendation today, it's this YouTube channel, Cocaine Bear channel, made by Chilean writers that discuss science fiction works with a lot of philosophy and a lot of humor as well. And why I chose it, because I got to meet some of the members during the past ALCIFFCON, the convention.
Come on, Peach. Now what?
And also just to celebrate particularly Andres Olave, that's in the Cocaine Bear channel, who got this award. So that's really, I think there are several reasons just to mention this. And of course, because there is a film coming out about the Cocaine Bear. So there you have it. So that's about it. Now I'm gonna just say goodbye.
All right. Take care now. Bye-bye then.
So that's about it. Hopefully you like this video. I truly do that you enjoy. This is me catching up with the videos this month. Hopefully there's gonna be 3 instead of 2, just to catch up. And so now I have to go to work. And this has been your friendly dermatologist, as always, doing this YouTube stuff. So I'll see you in the next one, and take care. Goodbye.
6.5 hours later.
So, I did not get mugged. Good.